LeBron staying right in front of him. Harden shook him. And a tough shot over JaVale McGee.
Doesn't really matter. He's that good on the offensive end. It doesn't matter. It's just pick your poison. This time it just happens to be LeBron who played good defense. But it's a different...
Big 21 in Game 7, 5 of 9 from deep against OKC. Good defense by Harden to bat it away. Corner 3 for Tucker, and as Cassidy said, 21 in Game 7, 5 of 9 from deep against OKC. Good defense by Harden to bat it away. Corner 3 for Tucker, and as Cassidy said, JaVale McGee against Westbrook, who made a lot of mid-range shots like that one in the earlier meeting against Los Angeles, February 6th.
The three-point potential game-winning shot.
In traffic that time over JaVale McGee. So the Rockets attacking the rim.
The thing he's really done is his ability to play multiple positions, stretch 4 and also stretch 5, and he's shooting the basketball at a high clip right now.
He's getting his first action since March, Mark, and Frank Vogel said he was ready to return versus the Blazers, but his back just locked up. So it's been over a week since he was a late scratch and nearly 8 weeks.
I get it, though. I get it, Cass. Very talkative, very demonstrative, like another coach on the floor. And James Harden is making people forget quickly about Game 7 against OKC a couple of nights ago.
I don't know who's going to win, but James Harden is a problem early on in this ball game, which is not a welcome sight for the Lakers.
Back on top, Austin Rivers in the ball game as well. Good ball movement. Tucker in his favorite spot, and he cashes it.
That's outstanding ball.
He was a 3-star prospect at the time, mid-major prospect. Grew 7 inches over the next year, and everybody in the country wanted him. Defensive Player of the Year before Giannis Antetokounmpo ended up winning it. And hey, what about the Milwaukee Bucks down 3-0 against the Miami Heat in that series as Jeff Green gets the floater. He finds that extra gear in the postseason. Looking to lead his 3rd different team to an NBA championship, and Gordon got a little get back at the other end.
LeBron James has 13 points, but styles make fights, Paul Pierce.
Yes, it does.
The second half.
They can't control dribble penetration. Lakers, they got to get it together.
James Harden moving without the rock, catches it, little dribble handoff, miscommunication, attacks. Here they try to double team him. He gets the angle, puts pressure on the defense. Big time finish and goes to the line. Again, turning the corner. This is what you want to see, him aggressive.
Gets it back. Was looking for the foul, and Davis. Here's LeBron. Lobbed it up, and McGee changes gears. Got by Green for the bucket. Down to 2. Just got it off in time, and just in time. McGee, that pass was coming in a little hot. Westbrook on LeBron. LeBron ate it up at the rim. Wow, he got some bounce in those 35-year-old legs. And through Covington, count it. Weight room time, LeBron James. A tour de force from LeBron at both ends.
Again, this great, this late. This is Russell Westbrook. Oh, that's not on my watch. And then on the other end, pushes the basketball, puts his head down, get out of my way. That is back-to-back spectacular.
Great anticipation by Harden. And he had to punch that in, or else he sensed LeBron was coming for him. He raised up real quick. Gordon from the corner, fires, got it.
They live with it defensively.
Takes a fadeaway mid-range and knocks it in.
Guess what? You're trying to tackle me. I'm going to punish you with my body.
Give me your Jim Brown, huh? Davis, a little sauce, and the layup.
This is what he's got to do more of. Don't settle. Puts the ball on the deck, gets to his spot, and Austin Rivers right. Looked like a travel to me. Best that's ever done it off the floor.
There will be a growing appreciation for what he does. Westbrook just inside the three-point line.
Downhill, so you backpedal, and that's why he won the MVP, because it made him unguardable.
LeBron James and game clock. Westbrook takes most of the majority of mid-range jumpers.
Thanks, Coach. Marks.
I like what you did there, Cassidy. Marks. Doesn't have to be personal. Eric Gordon taking it personal inside. He died on that P.J. Tucker screen. Tucker drilled him. Wide open. Eric Gordon all day to tee it up. And the former three-point shooting champion makes them pay. He died on that P.J. Tucker screen. Tucker drilled him. Wide open. Eric Gordon all day to tee it up. And the former three-point shooting champion makes them pay. Run for the Houston Rockets, squaring up on one of the best defenders in the NBA. Butter. The basketball gods at work, Mark. Houston gets it back.
But again, Russell Westbrook should think this is not going to happen.
And he drills the three. And he's talking to anyone that wants to listen. What are you talking about? That's right, Russ. It's a 10-0 run for the Houston Rockets, squaring up on one of the best defenders in the NBA. Butter. Valuable to his team.
And the biggest number there for me was 10 rebounds. That's awful Laker defense. That's underneath out of bounds. You give up a layup.
Valuable to his team.
And the biggest number there for me was 10 rebounds. That's awful Laker defense. That's underneath out of bounds. You give up a layup.
Harden, floater in the paint, contact, block, and one. Count it. That's not a bad challenge.
Lakers are challenging
If
the
it
blocking
stands,
foul.
it's a 14-0 run.
But again, look where he catches the basketball.
From the elbow, got stripped by Eric Gordon. And a good defensive play that time by EG. Had to leave the bubble earlier in July when they first got here because of the passing of his grandma. They just never seem to get into a good way offensively in this game, shooting 42%.
I don't think it was Russ. I just think that they got thoroughly outplayed.
Right. Jeff Green with the ball. And Green hits the three.